welcome to today. Full disclosure, I was not planning on vlogging today. I was actually gonna do like 2 sit-down videos for this week, but I had just been so busy that I have not had time to film any sit-down videos. This weekend especially has been just chaotic. So the party that we planned for Josiah, it's like his post first birthday slash like adoption finalization slash like meet the child that, you know, joined our family a year ago that nobody's gotten to meet because of COVID party. That's next weekend. So I was initially so excited that we were planning it so late in May because I was like, oh my gosh, we have so much time to plan and I'm gonna, you know, do it little by little and it's not gonna be overwhelming, except I forgot who I am as an individual, and who that is a procrastinator. Like I know no other way to be. Plus we were selling our house, and so there was just a lot going on in general. By the way, guys, the sale of the house is totally final. The last vlog we did was us packing up, and it wasn't like final. We were closing in a couple of days. We had signed our portion of the paperwork, but the buyers hadn't signed yet. So at this point, the house is totally closed. We are done, and now we're just entering the new phase, which is, you know, saving and waiting for our next family home. But anyway, all of that was going on, so I really was having trouble like doing that and party planning. I was like ordering things here and there, but I couldn't really like sit and focus on everything that we needed. So I did that in the last couple of days. I've been ordering more things to come in time. My mom and I ran errands yesterday, but it was really difficult because we had Josiah with us. Mike is working all weekend, so he hasn't been around to like help watch Josiah. So it's just been me trying to watch him while trying to get things done, and it's just been so difficult. But today my mom actually stayed home with him so that I could run more errands and get things done, because we were at Target yesterday. That's where I am right now. We were at Target yesterday, but it was so hard for me to focus on everything I needed, like with her there with Josiah, because he was just very fussy yesterday. So I'm more productive when I am alone. But I'm gonna go into Target. I need a couple of things for the party, some toys and stuff to just keep the kids entertained while they're playing during the party. There aren't gonna be tons of kids, so I don't need like a lot of stuff. And then I just need some like stuff for Mike and I. Like, I think we're out of shampoo and he's out of his conditioner that he likes. And so I gotta grab like, you know, just everyday toiletries and stuff like that. And then we have to run to Michael's, the craft store, and what was the other store I needed to run to? Oh, the Dollar Tree, because when we went to Party City yesterday to put the balloon orders in, they had no balloon weights other than like the little ones that had characters all over them, and I just need like plain black or white balloon weights. So gonna see if the dollar store has them. All right, so here's some of the things, activities that I saw yesterday. These are like the bigger things. We have someone bringing cornhole, so I don't need to worry about that. This is like pool stuff, so I need to go. I think there's more stuff, I think on the other side I remember from yesterday. It's like a little pack of water guns, but like, I don't know, should everybody be getting wet? Like, this is a bubble blower. That could be fun. Okay, so I think I got enough toy stuff to keep them entertained. 2 pairs of shorts for myself because it's like 90 degrees today. So I got some bubbles, a bubble blower, like a little tennis racket set, and then these little clubs. These were from the dollar section here in Target. I think that should be enough to keep them entertained for a little while. We also have somebody bringing cornhole, and I rented a bounce house, so that should be enough, I think. Just pulled up to Ulta. This was not on my to-do list today to stop here, but Target was out of one of the things that I needed, and I think I can get it here, so I'm gonna check out there. It's not the worst thing in the world because I'm running low on my favorite mascara right now, which is, I think the brand is called Essence, and I only know of Ulta that I could buy it. I probably could find it online, but I have to be careful because Ulta's dangerous, okay? One thing can lead to another. I could walk out needing 2 things, and I could walk out with like 3 eyeshadow palettes, a foundation. I don't want to do all of that today, okay? Don't let me do all of that today. Ulta was a little bit of a bust. They didn't have the one thing that Target didn't have either, which by the way was I'm looking for the Mega Babe Thigh Rescue Stick, because, you know, your girl's got thick thighs. Everybody wants to be thick, but what they don't realize is being thick is not fun in the summertime. It's not fun. You gotta get all kinds of lotions and potions to keep things right when you're thick in the summer. So that is what I'm looking for, and I can't find it. So I'm gonna have to order it online, but I did get my mascara, and it was buy one get one 50, so I got 2. So I have a backup. I got a backup foundation because I wear the ColourPop one, and I can only get it here or online. And then I got a Curlsmith like bonding salve to help kind of bond my split ends, because even though I cut my hair like a month ago, it's still just super damaged. And it also has protein in it. So It's kind of like an Olaplex, but plus protein. And my hair, I feel like whenever I use a product that has protein, my hair actually like feels and looks a lot better. So hopefully that helps me, because I'm really on a mission to try to get this hair just healthy, because it took a beating last year with the red. I miss the red so much just because I like the way it looks on me, and it was just edgy and cool. But honestly, it effed my hair up. Like, it effed it up. So now off to Michael's we go. Honestly, I just need to like sit in the car for a minute in the blasting air conditioning, because it's like, it's so hot out there. Like, did it get hotter? It's 88 degrees now. Lord help us all. Guys, look how cute this is. I love that. Kind is cool. It's really cute. Like that retro sign. If you're doing like a boho or like 70s like nursery, perfect. Just made an impromptu trip to Five Below, because they always have like inexpensive like balls and, you know, toys for like kids and stuff like that. So I just grabbed a couple of like bouncy balls. Then I grabbed like something for Josiah for the beach, totally unrelated to his party. The best thing I picked up at Five Below though, by far, this giant bag of Sour Patch Kids. They're like big ones too. They're not like the little guys. This is amazing. I didn't eat lunch today. And so this is lunch, I guess. Just pulled up to the Dollar Tree, so this is supposed to be my last stop of the day. Hopefully they have the balloon weights, because if they don't have balloon weights, then I am gonna have to make a trip to another Dollar Tree. They did have balloon weights at Michael's, but they were like $1.99. It's like $2 a weight, and here obviously they'd be $1. So I have to get like 12 of them. So I'd rather pay $1 each if possible. What? He's upset because the dog went out for a walk. And he wanted to go out with the dog. Josiah recently, we've been having a lot of nice weather. He's been spending a lot of time outside, and he absolutely loves to be outside. Like, it's hard to get him to come back in. Yesterday I brought him to a playground for a little bit, and it was like torture trying to get him back in the car. You want another cracker? Say hi. Yeah. This is the time of day where Josiah takes me for a walk. We just took the dogs for a walk and he was in a stroller, but before he goes for bath time, we like to let him get outside and get dirty since the weather's nice, and just run and play. Gets him nice and tired. Ever since we've been doing this in the evenings, he's been sleeping through the night in his own bed. So that's been great. This is not where we live, dude. We can't just go into other people's houses. Come on, hop down. Finished up bath time, so he's got pajamas on now. I got off the phone with Mike like a little while ago. He's on his way home. He should be home in like 10-15 minutes, and he has asked me to try to keep Josiah awake for him because he hasn't seen Josiah since Friday night. It's now Sunday night because he worked all day yesterday, and by the time he got home, Josiah was in bed, and then he left before Josiah was awake this morning for work. So it's tough when that happens, but unfortunately it does happen sometimes with his overtime and the way his hours get scheduled for that. So I'm trying to keep Josiah awake. He is tired, but he's playing nice for now. He's got a book. What are you reading? Oh, Llama Llama Red Pajamas, a favorite. And in other exciting news, I was chatting with Josiah's birth mom earlier, and some of his birth family is going to make it to his first birthday party. So I am really, really excited about that. I haven't like seen them in person since Josiah was born a year ago. So I'm very, very excited to see them and for them to see him. We share pictures and stuff like that back and forth, but in person, I haven't seen him since he was born. So I'm really excited that they're gonna be there. Like, ugh, I can't, like, I'm so excited. That's like the best news that I've gotten like all day or like all week. Is Daddy home?
Give me hugs.
Aww.
Have a kiss?
He's like, no.
You want books?
Yeah, show Daddy that book because you could show him that you can find the doggies.
Where's the dogs?
Josiah, show Daddy which one's the doggies.
Where's the doggies?
Yes. Point to the doggies, Josiah. Good job. Yay.
Yay.
Where else is the doggy? Point to a doggy.
You give kisses?
Where's the doggy? There you go. There's
kisses.
a doggy. Good kisses for the doggies. Good job, baby.
Can Daddy have a kiss?
Oh, that's a doggy too. Yep. Aww. Actually like 2 days later now. My bad. I forgot to close out the vlog on Sunday. I was doing crafts. Mike came home. It got kind of late. We hadn't seen each other most of the weekend, so we were like catching up. And I just kind of slipped my mind that I was even vlogging. Then I was like, it's okay, because I wanted to give you guys an overview of some of the stuff that we got for the party, like decor wise, and then just some other stuff, because I haven't really done much like party planning talk, just because we got so busy with like selling the house and like cleaning it out and moving and stuff like that, that like I just really haven't been in party planning mode, like TBH. Most of what I've done has been in the last like 2 weeks. For the party. Like I didn't do a ton in advance, which is upsetting, but like that's just how it is. That's how I do everything in life. I just like, I'm a procrastinator. So I figure right now, while there's nobody home and I have a couple minutes, which is super rare that I have a couple minutes and there's nobody home, I will kind of film and show you guys what we got. So if you don't know, now you know. Josiah's party is kind of like a hip hop theme party. It's kind of like a nod to old hip hop, but also like new school, because Mike and I are into kind of all of hip hop. So this was the invitation. I got it off Etsy. It was really easy. You just send them the information. They send you the digital file and then you print it. So we printed them at Staples. And you'll see that this picture of him with the crown is kind of like running theme throughout the rest of the decor. We are having the party catered, and the caterers are bringing like cutlery and plates and stuff like that. It comes with our party package, but I wanted to get cups for people that are having drinks that maybe want to put ice in their, you know, sodas or soft drinks or whatever. The colors of the party are black, white, and gold. So I went with like black solo cups. And then these, there's no like picture on it, but these are just plastic like wine glasses, like the little short ones. I mean, there could be any kind of cocktail, but we got them for wine because we are going to be serving beer and wine at the party for adults. I had to turn on a light because it was dark in here, but we got some gold plates for like dessert, because I'm going to do a nice like dessert table with like a whole backdrop and everything. And then these we got to put out like chips and stuff, these gold bowls. These are just tongs. I got these trays for the dessert table as well. And then just some extra cutlery just in case we need it. Gold napkins. I'm gonna open this. This is their cupcake stands. They're acrylic cupcake stands. Show you how they stack. So they fit like this, and you can do them like a spaced out as you want, or you can put them closer if you want. And it just comes with 2 sets of 3. So I was gonna do them on opposite sides of the table because I have all vanilla cupcakes, but half have chocolate frosting and half have vanilla buttercream. So that's how we're doing that. And we aren't doing a cake. We were gonna do a little cake too, but financially we thought that that didn't really make a whole lot of sense if we were still gonna have to get individual cupcakes for everybody to do the cake too. And also just like with COVID, it's just safer for us to blow out a candle on a cupcake than it is for like a cake for multiple people. I think this bag is just boring stuff. This is just sternos and tablecloths. We have tablecloths for the tables we're putting the food on and the dessert table, as well as like the round tables that everybody's gonna eat at. We have 10 tables that seat 8 are going to be out. We don't have 80 people coming. I think the count is like 58 or something like that. So this way people can kind of space out if need be or if they want to. This I actually made using this graphic. I had somebody like Photoshop this for me because I don't have Photoshop and I'm not like the greatest with that. So they Photoshopped that graphic for me and then I just put it on a bunch of things. So this is kind of the welcome sign that will be at the front of the party, along with on the other side of the path there'll be like balloons that have the big gold 1 at the top of it. So the balloons will be picked up the day of for that. We're also doing balloons for the centerpieces because I couldn't think of anything else to do. So it's just going to be 1 white, 1 black, 1 gold balloon on each table, along with a 5x7 picture of Josiah. I'm going to do like pictures of him through different stages of the year. I think my mom got gold and white frames for that actually at the dollar store. So nothing too expensive. I mentioned to you guys that I was going to do like for a nice photo op, like a backdrop behind the dessert table. So I got a photography like backdrop stand. I already had a white sparkly backdrop. I think it's in here. Yes, it's sequins. This is an 8x8 backdrop that I bought off of Amazon. And I got that for when we did our gender reveal party like 2 years ago. And I put it over the floral wall that we had in our dining room to kind of mask it so we can decorate it like in pink and blue. So I've gotten a lot of use out of this since, because I also did like a New Year's Eve backdrop 1 year. So definitely useful to have that, but I got a stand. And then to cover up the stand, I'm going to be making balloon garland to drape atop the stand like that. I was going to hire a company to do it, but the quotes were really high, and Josiah's birth mom is really, really crafty, and she's made a bunch of these before, and she was like, no, it's not so bad. You just get the electric balloon pump and you get Mike to help you and you guys can totally do it. So fingers crossed that I could be half as crafty as she is that day and do it. And so the backdrop will be there. There'll be the balloon garland. And then right here, I have a glitter like a banner sign that'll go from side to side that says the Notorious One that I had made off of Etsy. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I should have checked the dimensions, but it'll be fine. This table's a little bit of a mess because we have stuff from like moving on here, but this is also like party planning central. So, for the cupcakes, we are going to have them be just very plain. Like the bakery is just doing the frosting, and then I bought these like edible, hard to see, gold stars to sprinkle on top just to give them a little razzle dazzle. But then we're also doing toppers. So there's gonna be like 60 something cupcakes, and we've split it so that there are 3 different toppers. So I have these, which are just big glittery ones with crowns. And then I have these, which are the ones that you saw me making the other day in the vlog. Again, this is the graphic that I had made, and I just cut it out and glued little skewers to it. And then there are these that I had made from a shop on Etsy, and they just say his name, Josiah Jude. So it'll be split up evenly amongst the 3 different kinds of toppers. For the favors, we're gonna do a food favor. It's gonna be cookies, and they're gonna be in individual bags, and these are stickers that I actually had made with that same graphic. So these will be on all of the cookies. And then like you guys saw in the vlog, I was shopping for like toys and stuff. And then I still have some stuff in the car that I went shopping for on Sunday in the vlog, like the balloon weights and stuff like that, and different serving trays. But other than that, that's it for like really the decor. I had mentioned I was gonna have a bounce house for like all of the kids, and then there was kind of like a debacle with booking that. Like I reserved it, but they called me on Monday to like go through all the information and to get the credit card information, and it ended up just like not working out because it's at a venue. They hadn't told me initially when I first called to get information that because it was at a venue, I was either gonna have to put it on homeowner's insurance or I was gonna have to use their insurance. But to do that, you had to have an attendant on site, and an attendant was gonna like carefully monitor the heights of all the kids going on it. And technically Josiah and like my younger nephew wouldn't probably have been tall enough to go on it. Actually, Cam might have been tall enough, but Josiah definitely wouldn't have, and I would have felt terrible that it was his birthday. He would have seen all the other kids on it and he would have gotten upset. So I was gonna switch it to a toddler gym. And then in that case, just like my older nephew probably wouldn't be able to use it. but all the other kids would be small enough to use it. So it was kind of like conflicted going back and forth, but it ended up just not working out because they were like, oh yeah, now we actually don't even know if we can get an attendant. And I'm like, why did you even suggest it if you didn't know that you could get it? And they're like, and the attendant's an extra $150. And I was like, it's already gonna cost me like 300 and something to rent the bounce house for a couple hours. And then what made it even harder was like the drop off and pickup, because venues obviously have times for, you know, setup and breakdown, and they couldn't guarantee that they could pick it up before the end of our breakdown period, which again, they didn't discuss with me when I first called to get information. So I was a little bit annoyed because I called forever ago and they never mentioned any of this. Otherwise I would have just let it go. But I did order like a small bounce house on Amazon that had some good reviews. It's supposed to come by Friday. It's not the biggest. I think it's like 10 by 12. So like maybe like 3 or 4 kids could go on it at a time, as long as they're like small enough, and the bigger kids will just have to take turns like one at a time. But hopefully that works out. And if it doesn't, dang, I don't even know, I tried. But now like everybody keeps talking to me. They're like, you know, it's gonna rain that day. You know, it's gonna rain that day. And I'm like, can you not put that negative energy just out there? Like, I have been so excited for this party. I've been looking forward to it for Josiah, and I will be so upset if it rains. Like, are you kidding me? No rain. Right now it's at a 40% chance, and I'm just like hoping that it changes for like the better by the time the party comes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, you can like give it a thumbs up or whatever. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from us in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.